Okay.
If I find my way home, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy? But you still amaze me. Wouldn't it be crazy? But you still amaze me. Wouldn't it be crazy? But you still amaze me. Wouldn't it be crazy? But you still amaze me. If I find my way home, yeah.
Welcome back to your channel, the PBC. It's your boy PB K9s, giving it to you the way I always do. Hope everybody having a great day across the world, from one side of the globe to the next. You know what I'm saying? Everybody taking care of them pets the way they got to take care of them. Some gonna like it, some ain't. Y'all hit that like button up out there, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, where you can get that daily news, what's going on with these dogs, all breeds of dogs, you know, and you can keep up and follow up what's going on a daily basis. You know, we done reported it all. You know, we done reported it all, from animal abuse to dog saving families, dog saving individual people, dog fighting bus, whatever. However it come, we give it to you. You know, today I'm gonna start it off because we need to give this Florida news. We got new Florida laws, new Florida dog laws. What I'll let a brother explain to you and how it's going, and I want to say it start taking place January the 1st. Since January the 1st, it was effective. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get to this video, man, and then we're going to get back into this dog talk. It's your boy PB K9s. You know where you got it from first, the Florida dog laws. Let's go.
On my hands, folks. It is for you dog owners out there. There are new requirements for those that own dogs in the state of Florida. This new law is called the Pam Rock Act. And like much of the legislation in Florida, a bad thing happens and the legislator finally decides to do something based on that bad thing. And this poor lady was a postal worker that was attacked by several dogs, and she did not survive that attack, and it is awful. That happened in 2022, so this law is a recent response to what happened to Pam, and it is really sad. But it does require Floridians to do certain things if they have dangerous dogs. Now, dangerous dogs are not defined by the breed of dog in the Pam Rock Act, okay? But your dog, if your dog is considered dangerous by animal control, you have certain responsibilities, okay? I want to talk to you about those responsibilities because one of the big ones is financial. If animal control says your dog is dangerous, you have to get at least 100 grand of liability. You also have to do some things to make sure that you secure your animal. I think that's common sense, but apparently for some dog owners, it is not common sense, folks. I don't understand it as a dog owner, how these dogs constantly get out and they're dangerous, but let's talk about what is considered a dangerous dog, because again, it's not a breed, but it's the actions of your dog, folks. Here's how they define it in Florida statute 767.11. They say your dog is considered dangerous if it's aggressively bitten, attacked, or endangered a human. Okay, reasonable. Second, your dog is considered dangerous if it has severely injured or killed another domestic animal while off owner property. Because it makes sense while off owner property, because the dog's protecting his own property and your domestic kitty cat wanders into that dog's territory. I mean, that's just a dog doing its job. But if your dog is off property and severely injures another domestic animal, boom, you have the dangerous dog tag from animal control. And here's the vague one. If your dog has chased or approached a person on the street in a menacing fashion unprovoked. Now, that's a vague one. Let's just ride with the vague one. So the big thing that this law says is if any of those things happen, you got to get a lot of insurance. And other things happen to you if you don't cooperate with animal control once they find out that your dog has done some things. Number one, you are going to be arrested, handcuffed, you're going to jail on a misdemeanor if you interfere with animal control. And what's interesting about animal control on this case, folks, is that previous to this law, if your dog did something like this, the law said that animal control may investigate the situation, right? But this law changes. It says animal control must investigate this situation. You cannot interfere with them getting your dog and taking your dog. That is a crime. You will be handcuffed for that. And depending on what your dog's done, they must take away your dog from you. And this is where we get into people like me, where you're going to get into handcuffs. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. I hope you stay safe out there. I hope you keep your animals safe. And let's hope that none of you...
Big shout out to everybody that's watching the videos. You may see some videos that say the blitz at the beginning. You know, when you see the segments or the videos that say blitz, that just means it's strictly news, no talking. It may be one news article, it may be 3, 4, 5 news articles, but it's no talking. It's just news back to back to back. You know, so when you see the blitz segments, that's all it is. Just strictly dog news, back to back, no talking, no explaining, no opinions, no none of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So y'all check it out, man, and keep rocking with your boy channel, the PBC, Pelican Bay's Corner, where we talk about it all over here, man. We talk about it all over here, but wasting our time on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all brothers, man, 2026, I gotta be on something different. I said I had to be on something different 2025 and 4, but I somehow or another find myself fucking back with flunkies. You know what I'm saying? So 2026, man, gotta do this thing right. You know what I'm saying? It's on the bigger and better things, you know. Tell them boys it's enough of them. It's enough of them over there for them to get to fighting and stay in that little circle they're in, and arguing and whatever, however, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do what I gotta do. You know, big shout out to the brothers and sisters down in the chat, man. Now, I wanted to ask you something, fellas or ladies. You know, when you go to a dog park, you know what I'm saying, you got your dog on the chain. My thing is, cause I've seen quite a few videos like this, and I've seen this happen multiple times. When the person on the chain who has that dog on the chain, and then, you know, you have loose dogs running around, then one of the loose dogs comes and starts a fight with the dog on the chain, or the dog on the leash rather. Now, my thing is, the video that I saw, the woman who had the dog running around was arguing with the brother who had the dog on the leash, because his dog ended up, you know, on top of the fight. Her dog started hollering and all kind of stuff like that and screaming, and she was making it like this guy was the bad guy. You know, and if she called the police, they're gonna try to make it, they're gonna talk to the police officer to make it seem like that guy was the bad guy. So how do you handle that situation? You know, dog parks are really, they're good and they're bad at the same time. You know, in my opinion, I feel like everybody should be able to go to the dog park, but only way everybody can go to the dog park is if everybody got their dog on a leash. You know, a dog don't have to be human aggressive, dog aggressive to not want to be bothered with your dog. And because my dog don't want to be bothered with your dog, I can't go to the park. You know, it's no different than us going to a regular park for humans. I might want to go to this side of the park and just be by myself and just chill. I don't want to be bothered with y'all, you know? And that's what a public park is for you to do what you want to do, you know, if it ain't bothering nobody else. So if I bring my dog in here and I just want to chill with my dog on the leash and just, you know, walk him around, because you never know if I have area to walk my dog at where I live at. You know, this may be the only little area we can get out and walk a little bit. So we go to the park and we walking, and then another dog jump on us, and then my dog get the best of them. I'm gonna use my dogs as a pit bull as an example. My dog, you know, get the best of them. Now they start hollering and screaming and, oh, get that pit bull off my dog and get up. I mean, come on, man. You know, I think they need to make a universal rule. It may not, you know, a lot of people may not like it, but they need to make a universal rule to have dogs on leashes whenever, you know, they're in dog parks. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody dog, you know, like I said, don't like to be all up on you and all kind of stuff like that. And you don't gotta have no vicious dog for your dog to fight back, you know, or fight. You don't know what them dogs thinking and what kind of communication they got going on. Some of these folks bring these dogs out here, they have no dog knowledge about their dog, about dogs in general, about dog communication amongst each other and all that type of stuff, you know, and they'll let their dog come right over there because he was being nice and friendly around them. He'll come right over there, just use an example, a big Siberian Husky. Or come over there to my little old pit bull, and then he'll start a fight, but then my pit bull will bust him down, and I'm trying to break him off, and they'll be hitting your dog, screaming and acting like you the one that came in there with the loose dog. Same thing I told y'all when I had Marino, which is a Belgian Malinois for anybody that don't know. I had my Belgian Malinois and I was trying to go to the dog park. You know, do you know, it was a woman on the inside of the park with a dog running around, and I knew for a fact my dog, if he jumped on my dog would have kicked his ass. You know what I'm saying? I knew that for a fact, but I was trying to avoid the situation. She wouldn't let me in the dog park. She didn't say physically I couldn't come in, but her dog was running to the gate, and he was showing aggression to my dog. And then she wasn't trying to get him. She was looking at me like I'm stupid. And it was a firefighter type dude. He wasn't on duty or nothing. He was on the outside of the gate. I stood out there and talked to him for a while and let him see my dog doing some training and different techniques or different little things or whatever. And we talked about that as well, you know. But it just show you, man, how people think. Some reason she felt like she owned the whole dog park, or I wasn't supposed to bring my dog in, and my dog wasn't even loose. I had him on a chain. I didn't attend. Only way I let my dog loose if there's nobody in the park. Period. You know. I don't even go in the dog park if there's people in the dog park with their dogs running around. Only time I will ever go in the dog park, period, is when my dog is when I'm by myself. And I'm talking about our dog park, how our dog park is set up. You know, some dog parks are bigger than other dog parks in different states and stuff, in different cities. You know, so I just think, man, people need to control their stuff, man. And then when shit hit the fan, they be wanting to point the pitch at the breed. Oh, because you got a poodle and your poodle came over there aggressive on my pit bull. Now my pit bull is the one at fault when the ass kicking get to going. You know? No, it's the owners, man. It's the owners. A lot of these people, you know what I'm saying? You don't deserve a damn dog if you don't know how to damn be responsible with it when the time comes. You know what I'm saying? Just plain out and simple, man. Don't make no difference what breed of dog it is. You know, all breeds of dogs. Salute and shout out, man, to all the brothers doing the positive, like I always say. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the brother Big Scratch. He trying his best. You know what I'm saying? He trying his best over there. Talking about my mama one day. Talking about boxing for $500 the next damn day. You know what I'm saying? Like this here, dog. You know, like I said, man. Y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do over there, fam. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't keep relying on me to get y'all views when y'all shit get low. You know, you can't keep doing it, dog. You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure out another way to make it happen. You know, I mean, it just is what it is. You know, I'm gonna say it like this, right? Why would I, you know, the same way I'm saying Big Scratch, that it ain't no benefit in me going back and forth with you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no benefit in me boxing you, dog.
Nigga, please.
You're not bringing nothing to the table. And then them boys say, you old, I don't box my elders. You know what I'm saying? See, if I kick Buck City ass, the whole Washington State want me to kick his ass. You know what I'm saying? Plus, a lot of these dog brothers around the country want me to kick off in his ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference, Big Scratch. You know, it's a difference, dog. These boys done shit people. Thompson Kennels, he done shit people. It's a bunch of people want me to kick off in his ass, or they want him to kick off in my ass. One or the other. But with you, dog, I mean, it just is what it is. Like I said, keep doing what you're doing. Hey, help me keep my name in the algorithm. Why I ain't posting a video? You know, when I don't post, you help me keep my name in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? And I really shouldn't have told you, because I want you to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is, man. Y'all to get it together sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? You gotta rely on these damn dogs, man. You know, that's the problem. We talk, but we let the dogs do the talking as well. You know what I'm saying? Let the dogs do the talking. Y'all brothers ain't letting the dogs do the talking. Y'all doing the talking. He ain't showing up with no damn dogs. You know, I told you, man, when your content run out and you start worrying about what the hell I'm doing, man, I'm gonna leave you in the dust. I'm gonna keep your ass puzzled, man. I'm gonna keep you puzzled, dog, because at the end of the day, I do too much. I talk about too many different things. I may get on this particular person's ass today, but I got too many other things that I could talk about, that I do talk about. Just like we talking about the Florida laws. You know, stuff that gonna matter to these brothers in modern day time. We don't give a fuck about no damn sporting dog journal. Them Florida laws what you better worry about, or them South Carolina laws, or them North Carolina laws, or them Virginia laws. You know what I'm saying? Now, we do care about the stories. I'm not gonna lie, like we don't care about the stories. The stories are all cool. You know what I'm saying? They're all cool, you know. But like I said, man, we got different jobs that we do out here on YouTube, homeboys. You know what I'm saying? We got different jobs. You could call me entertainment, you can call me this, you can call me that. But the shit I put out is some of the most important shit in the dog game today's time. You know? Plain out and simple, man. We ain't talking about for the dogs. We talking about the dog game. You know what I'm saying? Whether you take the information for what it is or you do something else with it, that's on you. But when it comes to what's going to affect this brother, that brother, and you, yeah, PBK spitting what's going to affect you, giving you what's going to affect you in modern day time. Just like when I tell y'all brothers, if you want to know about the dog Michael Myers, you need to talk to these brothers on the East Coast, down south, and different things like that, man. Brothers can tell you about them dogs. You know what I'm saying? About hog, brothers can tell you about them dogs. Y'all talking to the wrong folk, man. We ain't heard nothing about Michael Myers yet from folk who claiming the dog. You know what I'm saying? But you want the real truth? And this ain't nobody. But if you want the real truth about the dog, you gotta come on the other side of the map. You know? So I mean, I'm just giving it to my brothers, man. Some gonna like it and some ain't. A lot of people have problems when I say simple stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's the real shit. Everybody want that fake stuff. Everybody, like I always say, fairy tale, fairy tale. If you want to know about this dog, ask this particular person. Isn't that what you want to know? You know how many people got dogs off Michael Myers, but you're not getting the right information, how to breed a dog, how to do this with the dog, or anything because you asking the wrong person? I mean, come on, man. I'm just giving it to brothers, man. Like I always say, I don't care how mad you get. You know what I'm saying? I done been in this dog community YouTube thing long enough to see so many of y'all is phony. If I knew over half of y'all had dogs, I would really give a fuck. But man, listen, you wouldn't believe how many of these jokers that get out here typing and talking and acting tough don't even got dogs. Never release one between their legs, and like I always say, never wash one. But they trying to tell you about how to do this and how to do that, and tell you ain't doing that with your dogs nowadays time. You ain't never did shit with your dogs. Okay, I don't do nothing with mine now. You ain't never did shit. I know what to look for, in a high quality working dog. You don't know what to look for because you never did shit. And when I say did shit, I'm talking in all areas. You talk shit about brothers that's training. You never did shit. You talk shit about the protection work. You never did shit. Talking shit about the hog hunting. You never did shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking shit about the brothers in the shows. You never did shit. That's what I'm talking about. You know? Hey, big salute Casino Life. Come fuck with me for the last couple videos I drop. I seen you down there, big dog. Salute to you, man. Salute to you. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you do, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you do. But I ain't here long, like I always say. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay legal. PB K9s, and I'm out.
The Pitbull Encyclopedia is the ultimate guide for anyone who loves, owns, or wants to learn more about one of the world's most misunderstood dog breeds. Packed with expert insights, breed history, training tips, health advice, and heartwarming stories, this comprehensive book breaks down the myths and highlights the true nature of pit bulls: loyal, intelligent, and loving companions. Whether you're a first-time owner, a seasoned pit bull enthusiast, or an advocate for the breed, the Pitbull Encyclopedia is your go-to resource for understanding and celebrating these incredible dogs.